Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Memoria. With me, Deamonx. When we last left off, we escaped from the deadly tomb and are now here with Geralt. No, Geralt. Is it Geralt? No, I think I'm blinking the wrong one. That's Geralt of Riviera.
I tried everything. I asked Hazinda clerics, stole magic books from the school, made pacts with witches. Nothing and nobody can restore the power of the artifact. And anyway, Nuri's old body is lost forever. I hope this far he will keep his promise.
Yes, get on. I remembered it now.
For Nuri's salve of healing, I need to mix ground up whirlweed with salve fat. Salve fat. I can only pray that the Lady Perina will allow the use of simple grease just this once.
Yeah. Bird bath. Oh, it's whirlweed.
Nothing in there that could help Nuri.
Okay. Cool. King's Chestnut.
Oh ho, Nuri. I, King Chestnut, bid you good evening.
Good evening, King Chestnut.
Why so sad, my lovely?
I don't know. Right now, I just want to sleep.
Oh, that's a very wise idea. It's so wise that I hereby officially appoint you to be my Minister of Sleep.
Oh, thank you, dear King.
You have earned this title honestly.
Poor Nuri.
Oh,
Don't move. If you move, it'll just get worse. I'll hurry with the salve.
Pot. Is there any grease in there?
By Travia, it's all greasy. By Travia.
Alchemy table. Anything on here I need? Come on, alchemy up.
Useless undergrowth. I'll throw it out tomorrow. If I pull on this, I'll tear the whole curtain. I can barely keep up with the repairs as it is.
Wow. We do have, like, the repair destroy.
This is beyond repair, even with magic.
Oh, wow, that's horrible.
This is beyond
Right, to the
No, I need to take...
I will do it. So that blinking finder.
That accursed harp. If it hadn't been for that, you'd still be yourself.
I don't want to think about that. It was so horrible.
Where is the salve? Bird seat. Bird seat, dresser. Mix whirlwind.
First, I have to grind up the herbs somehow.
Oh, well, in this case, use the alchemist table.
I can't think of anything.
Beth? Let's see, can I use...
That exceeds my powers.
Oh,
That's too sturdy.
really? Use the knife with the alchemy table. See if we can't cook with...
Useless undergrowth. I'll throw it out tomorrow.
Okay.
It only
Destroy.
works on fragile things.
Kill, maim, destroy. Raw. I need to grind this up somehow.
I need a firm base for grinding up the herb.
Alright, bird buff it. Now knife it.
I can grind up the herb with the knife handle. There.
Let's use the knife on the spot.
It'll take half the night to scrape out the fat with that.
I don't have much of a choice.
By Travia. I can't get it out of there with my bare hands.
Do we have a jug? Spacebar. Books. Dresser, pitcher, hop. Bird skull.
The skulls hail back to Gwynling's time.
They're disgusting. Why don't you take them down?
We need to keep up appearances. If anyone notices that I no longer catch birds and live with a talking raven instead, they'll burn us alive.
But
Yeah.
you saved them all. You ought to let them know.
The bird catcher a hero? They'll all laugh at me. Anyway, I don't care what those idiots think of me.
But if they thought well of you, your life would be good.
Nuri, my life has been good. It was good to travel with you. It's enough for me that you know what we did.
Yes, now let me use the bird handle, bird skulls.
As a bird catcher, I...
Quite a collection. Knife on the bird.
It would just get dull.
Destroy.
Dead is dead. We need to keep up if anyone...
Okay, I'll do it. Curtain, no can be too.
No.
I'm trying to figure that. Could have. Must be. Birdseed, dresser.
Useless undergrowth. I'll throw it out.
In the morning. I know.
I'll take them back during...
Break time. Well, let me pick up the pot.
After I finished eating, I wanted to get to Fahy as fast as I could. I didn't have time to clean up.
There is Nicholas?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, we need something to go out this stuff with.
I can't grind up the herb any finer. It'll take half... That exceeds my powers. I'm not going to destroy this.
There's gotta be something in this room I can use.
Do you miss your family, Nuri? The fairy queen and king?
A little, but I prefer not to look back. The animals and plants of this world are my family now.
Okay, cage. Oh well.
You'll have to go back in there tomorrow, I'm afraid. At least until you can fly again. Otherwise, the Andergastrians will see that I'm travelling with a talking raven on my shoulder, and we'd be facing an angry mob again in no time.
Yeah, they don't.
If I pull on this, I can barely...
Right, knife it.
I'll cut out a rag.
Excellent. Pot.
The rag's now covered in fat.
Greasy rag. Bird bath.
Perina, please let this fat be enough for Nuri's wound. It's all I have.
Salve on Nuri. We have
There.
puzzle solved. This is fun.
And next, we'll make you a fairy again.
Did you meet the man?
Yes, I don't know if I can trust him though. But if Giacomo's right, then soon everything will be like it used to be. You'll be as tall as a human again, and together we'll travel across Aventuria and have one adventure after another.
When do you think I'll be able to fly again?
Let's see how your wound is doing tomorrow. Maybe we can go and practice a little.
Fine. Sleep well, Garon.
Sleep well, and don't worry. Soon everything will be as it was.
Aw.
As the stone over the scarab, so rules the scarab over the stone. Enter if to you the answer is known. If not, then forever your life I'll own.
Wow, that was chapter 1. It seemed the first game seemed longer.
And again, this time you can do it.
I don't know.
Don't be discouraged.
Fly, fly, fly.
Think about something nice. Think about... Do you remember that dwarf in the Tash Mountains?
The one with the blue beard? He was funny.
And the knight Bogomil Rathling?
The two of them were always arguing.
And the grouchy fisherman? And Isida, the gypsy?
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Isida. Do you remember? Remember the orcs and how I had to distract them? Wasn't that exciting?
They were eating so peacefully. And then you sent them off to war, just to get rid of them.
They were orcs. Orcs are always going off to war. But all right. Nuri, you must have one nice memory. Do you remember...
Our last night at the campfire?
Think about the first time we met. You lived in a lonely cave for years, and together we found a way to finally free you, and all the things you've seen since then.
The first thing I saw were people who wanted to kill me.
Yes, but you've also seen nice things. It's time you become a fairy again. Do you remember how happy and carefree you used to be?
Of course I remember. That makes me even sadder.
Come on, that's enough for today.
Do I have to go back in the cage?
Unfortunately, yes. With a pet raven on my shoulder, the Andergastrians will immediately take me for a warlock again. I'm glad those days are over.
Oh well.
On the way back, let's stop by Fi's tent. He has such a carefree manner. I'm sure he'll raise your spirits.
Garan,
Yes?
I want to be like I was in former times too, but I don't know how. So much has happened.
We'll manage somehow.
Hop, hop, hop. Yeah.
This is where we met for the first time.
You were trying to catch me like a bird.
How was I to know you'd be so big and so stubborn?
You're a fine one to talk.
You're right. Even if we don't have a whole lot in common, we can certainly agree on that.
I should have actually chosen, for one of the options, I should have chosen our last night at the campfire. Hello.
Who are those people?
These statues scare me.
They look like the pillars from Fi's tale, only with faces. Hey there, what's going on?
Ooh, these are not good.
Brider, I can't work like this.
Oops, she said
Master
back a bit.
Bodiak,
This man is disturbing my investigation. Talk to him. Send him away. I have no time for this sort of thing.
I'm sorry, but the School of Arcane Combat of Andergast has closed off this area until further notice. You should go home.
What happened here?
A mob from the city wanted to chase a traveling merchant out of the country, and this is what became of them. Ta-da! Ancient Tulamide pillars with an Andergastrian core. No trace of the merchant.
He disappeared?
Yep, now shoo. Otherwise the same thing might happen to you too.
Oh, that's a bit of a...
Everything's cursed. Fi was our best chance to heal you.
But isn't he evil? Didn't he petrify those people?
Nuri, that was an Andergastrian lynch mob. Had I been able, I would have turned them into stone too. He must have left a trace around here somewhere. I'd better find it
find that
before
one.
the mages from the School of Arcane Combat do. Otherwise, we'll be right back where we started. Hey, anybody in there?
She can't hear a thing. And if you keep yelling like that, neither can I. So, please.
A stone pillar with a stone sword and an elaborately chiseled beard. If it really were chiseled, that is.
Ah.
Looks like the knapsack of a wanderer or hunter, not like the bag of a serious mage.
Watch it, lad.
Got sharp eyes. Around the clearings. Stone pillar, stone pillar, stone pillar. Oh,
From what direction did the attack come?
Are you asking me?
Oh, he's still here. Brider, I expect more martial severity. See to it that he goes away. I can't understand a word this way.
Beat it.
All right.
As that's into Andergast. Let's go around the clearing.
How many attackers were
First,
there?
I have to find out what happened to Fi.
Chest, tent entrance. Right here, there's a stone pillar. Rock.
I don't
been
hear a
broken.
thing. Not a single thought.
Hey, that rope is there for a reason.
Let's go by here, though. Come here.
Hey, is there any trace of the merchant?
Indeed there is. He's carrying a double kunchuma which he uses to slice up every little pain in the neck that comes along.
What? How do you know that?
I can see it.
What did the
He's
mage
standing
look
behind you
like?
grinning. No, we still don't know anything. Now please go away. Otherwise I'll be in even more trouble.
I want to get to the
I'm
entrance.
too far away for that.
Garan, I can't fly again yet.
I know, Nuri. Just rest. I can do it by myself. Nothing's happening. Most locks aren't terribly impressed with my pathetic spell. If these really are petrified...
I don't want to do that.
Better not.
Oh, yeah.
That girl is watching out of the corner of her eye.
I need something on... Maybe do something on the other side of the clearing. I need to... Right. Nope.
He's too far...
Hammer.
Nuri's still too weak to steal.
Can I take the hammer?
Take your paws off.
Can I use Pair Destroy on the hammer?
That won't break so easy. No, I'll leave it like... That won't break so...
Now I can use on him. Stone Pearl.
I don't hear a thing. Not a single thought.
The rope on the barrier?
Not as long as that...
Use the knife on the back.
It would just get done. There's nothing to cut.
Hammer. I might have to go back to Andergast. Huh. Still, this has become a bit more of a peculiar thing. I wonder what's that. We're going to have to do a lot of investigation to find out where the mage went, the merchant went, and what happened to these people. I've got a funny feeling they came back with the... No, they came back with the lynch mob. Oh well, that's the next time, folks. Until then, I'll catch you later. See ya.